Durante 10 dias, Austin, no Texas, se transforma na capital da música cinema e tecnologia. Com mais de 30 anos de existência, o Festival de South by Southwest reúne mentes criativas em diversos painéis, exibições de filmes, imersões tecnológicas e shows por toda a cidade.
O South by Southwest acho que é um dos principais festivais hoje em dia em atividade. Esse networking de várias bandas e empresas e tecnologia, enfim, várias áreas da arte e da produção de conteúdo.
Where on earth are you going to meet the people that you meet at South by Southwest?
We love all the energy and the vibe here, so it's just great to be a part of it.
Everyone kind of has anxiety about it because it's crazy.
The festival, as you say, is a gathering of all the creators and the shapers and the movers of the art, So it's an exhibit for the artists, to come and be a part, Love in the house every time.
1, 2, let's go! Sotaques, cores e sons de várias partes do planeta.
Kingston, Jamaica.
Pakistan, Tokyo, Japan, from Ukraine, Puerto Rico,
Amazonas.
Desfilam por aqui com artistas conhecidos e novos talentos. É o Festival de Música de South by Southwest.
South by Southwest started in 1987 as a music festival. Very small, just a handful of venues, and it organically grew pretty quickly. We've been receiving, I would say, approximately 7,000 applications for the last year, and we end up inviting around 2,000 acts.
You can walk into one bar and to the next and hear something totally different and something totally fresh and new that you wouldn't have expected.
There's a huge mix of people here just coming from all walks of life to be together to witness beautiful music being produced live before your very eyes.
Es una ventana y una puerta para muchos músicos que no solamente están empezando, sino que tienen tiempo en esto.
Tem muita gente que tocou por aqui que a gente admira pra caramba e que tá tocando, aqui no festival. Então a gente pensa que se aproximar e se conectar com essa galera é algo interessante pra gente.
South by is a really unique thing where there are so many different influences that we can take from, because that's always what we're looking for as a band, is something that we can grab onto to take inspiration for ourselves.
A lot of the songs on that album are about some darker topics, some mental health issues, and some just feelings of despair and depression, and how to climb out of them, and ultimately how to rise above and rise out of the ashes. And we draw a lot of inspiration from myths from other cultures and mythological stories.
Growing up, I really gravitated toward like 60s, 70s influence from, like the Doors and such. Australian rock's really cool, prog rock.
South by, it's on everybody's hit list if you live in Texas or not, and we wanted to come and join the fun with all of our friends.
Dream, but it wasn't what it seemed. So I came up with a new scheme, the team. I made a reality, work, school, and family. I had no time, but I made time. All I want to do is go big time.
We're, for the most part, the only reggae band from the state of California representing our genre from California at this South by Southwest. The music scenario in California is really big. This is not necessarily a new genre, but it is kind of a new genre. It's just new bands taking off. There's just bands that are just becoming worldwide. And and we're one of those bands that are like right in the middle. We get people plays in Mexico City, Peru, Moscow, all over the world. So it's very awesome that our music is played on Pandora throughout the world.
decided to create a band just to come here and eat some barbecue.
Yeah, we booked a few shows, but they keep on giving us drink tickets, not barbecue tickets. So I'm still pretty hungry. If anybody out there has a pulled pork sandwich, send it to Uni. Uni has never been to South by Southwest before. In fact, Uni has never been on this planet until 6 months ago.
We just came from Neptune.
Hold on a second, Nick Shue has something to say. Can you pass it up? Hold on, wait, what did he say? Hold on. It fucking smells in here so bad. It smells awful.
When you want to come to another country, especially in the United States, you need to get a visa. Michael didn't get visa, so he stay at home, but his spirit are with us.
The international component of South by Southwest is, in my opinion, that's the most important thing. For the artists and the creatives who come here, it's a chance for them to get in front of the rest of the world all at one time.
Being an Indian coming from there, you know, they probably think I'm going to stand in some street corner playing the sitar, playing some Hindi music or something like that. But in actuality, you know, there's a thriving independent music scene.
Glasgow's a really, really small city, but there's an insane amount of bands, and the bar is set quite high, so you have to be good or people get good quite quickly. Another thing about Glasgow is it's far enough away from London that the industry doesn't really intervene very much. So what happens is it gives bands the chance to kind of gestate and work out who they are.
Thank you.
This kind of atmosphere of hybrid thing is really cool. Like, we don't have much culture about this thing in Japan because Japan is really domestic. This thing is really different from our culture. I'm waiting for you, my girl, I'm waiting for you.
Thank you. How you guys doing? Wow. My genre is urban high life. You can also call it modern high life. Oh yeah, I know say. I will call the music, yo. Empty bar, hello man, yo. Call the music, yo. I know say. I will call the music, yo. My sound is proper African music, like African pop. So my music is made up of really good guitar and then drums and then some soul. It's my first time at South by Southwest. You should be thankful that you're called because it means that somebody somewhere recognized your work and that's why you're here. I think I'm the only one from my country, from Nigeria, that's done 3 stages this year and I'm so happy about that. I go dance for you. I go dance for you. I go dance my time. 1, 2. 'Cause I can't get down.
We've been making music together, the 6 of us, for 8 years, and so it's a band of friends before anything. So we're super lucky.
Austin, Texas. Hello. This is our second show in our whole lives in America.
Yes, it's a machine, you know. When it takes a saxophone, all the people in the audience say, oh my gosh. What?
Everybody say, wow.
Our costumes are like like superhero costumes. They give us strength. They give us persona and theater vibes. And Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had an awesome costume. One of our best friends, she's a couture geek. And so she makes them by hand, bead after bead, in the south of France. She's Luana Ponce.
You have a big talent in Brazil.
Make some noise!
Jamaica is known for reggae, and trust me, when you come to Jamaica, you get the proper vibes, the right vibes, great vibes, and the natural vibes. Literally every area has live music. So when you come to Jamaica, you'll definitely enjoy some nice live music. All-female band, we feel unique. So when we step on a stage, people are like, this is interesting. And then they hear us, and then they're like, oh my God, these girls are good. So that feeling, it spreads to us, and then we feel great. All the women do is make it Monday. Throw your hands up at me. Let's make it more, some more!
El año pasado fue increíble. De hecho, había mucha gente que decía que era la primera banda española de rock and roll que veía tocar en directo. Este año pues se haya creado un poco un revuelo que incluso nosotros mismos no lo creemos a veces. De la gente que hay pidiéndonos autógrafos, fotos. Estamos muy agradecidos.
A gente faz uma música garagem honesta, divertida, primeiro é pra gente e logo depois é pro público. Essa energia, essa animação que a gente tem realmente é verdadeira, porque a gente se diverte tocando. É um caos meio programado, mas dentro da diversão, sempre aqui.
Durante la escuela, el momento del recreo. Esos son nuestros conciertos. Cuando no están los profesores mirando y todo el mundo... ¡ah!
We play techno music, but we arrange it for our acoustic setup. You know, we have 7 horn players, 3 drummers, 1 marimba player. So we transform electronic music into an acoustic setup, but our goal is to still keep the energy of an electronic club setup.
The idea is that you visualize the music that you're actually hearing when you're hearing techno music. When you play it analog, it's for us possible to visualize it, and people can relate to it better when they look on the stage and see people. It's an exchange between the audience and the band. It's very energetic, I think, and I think that's the explanation for it. This is what we love to do.
This began from a project with the U.S. State Department and the South Asia Institute at UT Austin through Professor Kamran Ali, who wrote a grant for this multi-year project. And he partnered up institutions in Pakistan with different departments at UT Austin. Our musicians here represent different religious traditions. So 2 of our members from Pakistan are Shia Muslim, 2 are Sunni, but Sunni Sufi, and 1 is Christian. So to have that music and those exchanges together, especially in these times where people have built such walls, and we resound across and through, and we've torn those walls down.
As music fans, my team, we're looking for all sorts of different music. The Latin programming that we have is very, very important to us. It grows and grows every year.
Mami, como yo, nadie te quiere. Somos la primera banda de cumbia fusionada con rock and roll, con urbano, un sancocho de sonido. Nosotros empezamos una huelga en la Universidad de Puerto Rico, por eso nos ponemos máscaras para que no nos encarpetaran. Y luego nos sedujo la cumbia y el sonido de la música fue tan fuerte que empezamos a tocar en todas las barras de Puerto Rico. Todas estas personas que están en tarima somos hermanos de la calle, como uno dice. De la cumbia a los pilares. Toma esto pa' que pone. Cumbia pa' tu cintura.
No sé si se puede sentir. ¿Será que fueron momentos de fin? A esa hora todo empieza a fluir.
En Perú no había nada de rock actual, moderno y de chicos jóvenes. Y llegamos nosotros para hacerlo, entonces ese era nuestro propósito.
En algún momento, pues dentro de la escena peruana, nosotros aún siendo muy agradecidos con lo que nos ha tocado, pues siempre quisimos buscar el techo más alto posible para la banda y estudiando más o menos nos dimos cuenta que quizás México era el lugar ideal para hacerlo.
Es alucinante, la experiencia acá es espectacular, sentimos que el show es muy bueno acá también por la gente y en general la pasamos súper bien, nos dan cervezas gratis, así que...
Somos mesmo amantes e inimigos. Nessa mesma cama assim sem nos tocar.
Eu gosto de cantar. Isso é uma coisa que faz com que eu possa transitar em diversos gêneros. E claro, com uma sonoridade que diz respeito aos nossos tempos, né, contemporâneo. Eu acho que poder trocar com esses artistas do mundo todo, ver essa cena, essa cidade, ouvir essas bandas, poder me apresentar aqui, né, diante desse público tão curioso, tão generoso, é um grande privilégio.
Será?
La vida es muy fácil, me atrevo a decir, cuando hay amores que te hacen reír.
Soy de Venezuela, de Caracas, estoy haciendo música alternativa aquí en los Estados Unidos, pues en español.
Hay amores que nunca maduran, se pudren y la luz no...
Tener un disco, a estar tocando shows en vivo y ver a gente cantando tus canciones, entonces poco a poco te va emocionando más ser músico, ¿no?
Y bésame la boca, yo sé que te provoca, vamos rapidito, la noche se nos agota.
Es un festival muy viejo, un festival muy legendario, donde han empezado muchísimas bandas. John Mayer empezó aquí, solo el estar aquí parado es un honor y ya.
Tus ojos me alumbran la vida, me alumbran el corazón.
Poder mudar de direção.
É engraçado às vezes quando a gente fala que é do Amazonas, as pessoas têm aquele estereótipo de índio e mata e tudo mais. E a gente tá aqui pra mostrar e dizer que pode ser isso também, mas é muito além disso. A gente busca as nossas raízes de lá pra inspirar em tudo que a gente faz.
Bueno, Raguayana, digamos que es una fusión musical de distintos géneros, principalmente géneros caribeños, sobre todo una base reggae, pero nos gusta experimentar con distintos estilos.
no significa que no pueda verte, no significa que no pueda hablarte.
Y hemos tenido la fortuna de estar viajando muchísimo por toda Latinoamérica. Creo que nos quedan muy pocos países que no hemos visitado. Una mini gira por Europa, hemos estado bastante en Estados Unidos, tuvimos una gira por el East Coast el año pasado, este año vamos al West Coast. Eso nos tiene muy contentos y nos sentimos bastante afortunados, ¿no? De dedicarnos a lo que hacemos y visitar tantos lugares tan especiales.
Una funky fiesta, dance funky fiesta, dance funky fiesta.
Hoje, música e política também andam juntas. Este é o caso das russas do Pussy Riot, conhecidas mundialmente pelo seu forte ativismo político. O grupo foi um dos destaques do festival.
We're not performers in the usual sense of this word, so it's more like a movement where different people are participating. So journalists and our artists, some of them know how to paint, some of them don't know how to paint. Some of them are making flags, and some of them are making music, and some of them are making videos. We just read the news, and sometimes you decide to write about one thing, and then another strange thing in politics happens. You're just obliged to write about it. Another great thing about Pussy Riot is that anybody can be Pussy Riot, and so you can be Pussy Riot. And every time when we're coming to the new city, we're contacting local activists. They can come with us on stage and they can deliver their message.
We don't want more or better prisons. What we need is we need to get rid of a lot of prisons and let people go.
A música, ela é universal, a música ela é uma entidade que penetra um lugar muito especial nas pessoas.
Music became an outlet by which I could really express my frustrations, express my anger, express my happiness.
La música para nosotros es darle sentido a algo que no tiene sentido, que es la vida.
Música para que la bailemos bien.
Es bien importante en la vida, la música. Si no tenemos música, no tenemos nada.
It's our little magic thing that's been keeping us together, so we will not toss it away. We keep it strong.
Now we are heads of nations, corporations, various associations.
Love, respect, and empowerment. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in 5 or 6 years, but music's what I'm doing right now, and if I keep doing it, I'll be happy.
It's a big part of our life, which turns us straight ahead to our dreams, to big stadiums.
Confira também as novidades de cinema e tecnologia do South by Southwest em mais 2 programas exclusivos, só aqui na HBO Plus.
Yo, HBO Latin America!
I love you guys. Shout out to HBO.
Le mando un fuerte abrazo a todas las personas que están viendo HBO en Latinoamérica.
We're so ugly that we broke the camera.
Thank you so much, HBO.
One love, one dub, you know?
HBO!
HBO.
Fique ligado.